The following is an exclusive presentation of Turner Sports.
Okay, everybody. That works. Welcome, one and all, to the Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel. I am your host. I am a visionary. I am, quite frankly, a revolutionary. I am the best in the world. Whatever it is, I darn well pleased to do. It's the Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel, and I'm your host. And if you don't like it, then tough crap. But I am the visionary, revolutionary Coach Bulldog Johnny. We're live today for episode number 22 of Atlanta Braves baseball. It is the Braves and the Minnesota Twins. It's the third and final game of this series. And yesterday, we destroyed the Twins in a 4-1 game. I pitched 7 2/3 innings, 1 run. The run was earned, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. And if you look at everything that's going thus far, I'm going to show you all something. Let me look at something right quick. Let's look at league leaders. Matt Olson's 2 ahead of Jordan Walker for the Cardinals, which we play them up next. So I'm ahead in the strikeout department. I lead the major league, the National League, in strikeouts at 53 strikeouts for the season. After that 13 strikeout performance, me and Freddie Peralta were tied for the league lead in strikeouts, and then I put 13 on there yesterday to put that together. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. We have the one and only Spencer Strider on the mound today. He's on the mound for us. We have Joe Ryan going for Minnesota. Minnesota looking to get a win, to salvage some kind of win in this series. We don't know what kind of win they're going to try to, if they're going to try to salvage a win, which we've taken the series. A sweep of the series can happen. So, here we go.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
4-3 and 4-1 in each of the two games. We scored 8 runs.
First pitch
Divide it by
your
2,
way
that's
next.
4 runs apiece. We scored in each game. That's not bad. So here we go.
So almost ready to get underway.
A
and
big week
starter,
this week coming up.
Spencer Strider.
He's making his
Try to
5th
stay
appearance.
back
He's
for
1-0 with a
that power
2.13
changeup. Speed
ERA, 1
differential
walk,
between
and
the
30
fastball and the
strikeouts.
changeup is
Now, this week, we're going to have a big week this week.
huge. Hitters, they have a hard time
streaming.
staying back.
Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. Yeah. And that one
Strike
in
one.
there at the knees
No
for
balls,
a
1
strike.
strike.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. The other way, base hit.
In the left field, base
hit.
hit.
To start the inning.
We have tomorrow. We're probably going to do some Battlefield streaming tomorrow. We don't know for certain just yet. Tuesday is the big day for us. Tuesday, big day on the stream.
You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
The second leg of the state of Florida
stands in now and watches strike one.
as we go up against
Strider out there on the mound for this one
of the most coveted golf tournaments in all of the PGA Tour. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count. As we go to Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, as we will take on the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard on Tuesday. Wednesday, the Braves will open up a 3-game series here on my channel with the Cardinals.
Pitchers are going to learn from those things
Right.
and really try to exploit them if they can.
Carlos Correa now at the plate.
Nothing doing on Thursday. Friday, now my stream is going to be hampered a little bit Friday, and I'm going to tell y'all why. So Friday we're going to have Friday we're going to have the Legends Championship.
And hit well, way back there. Out of here.
Correa with a home run. It's
Home run
2-0
number
Twins.
5 on the season. It's
We're going to have
2-0.
the Legends Championship. It's the same thing as the Masters. On PGA Tour 2K25, the Red Jackets on the line in that one at Lone Grove Golf Course. And then Friday night, we will stream the new season of Fortnite. You heard me correctly.
2 for 7 in
Fortnite.
the series so far.
The new Battle Pass will be out this Friday, and we will be streaming Fortnite this Friday. Saturday and Sunday will be Atlanta Braves games.
That wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Ground ball, Olsen. And he takes it himself for the out.
Yeah.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Ripped to third, but handled. And
Riley's got it.
But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left.
Exclusively.
It's 2-0 Twins, and here's Joe Ryan to pitch.
And we're back. And towing the slab, Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
18 strikeouts on the season for him. Let's look at his numbers. I don't like when they do that. You know, when they show that, they don't show everything. They don't show everything come out as far as, you know, they just show the percentage of walk percentages. I don't like when they do that. 9 walks, 18 strikeouts, which is not bad for him. He's a 5-pitch pitcher, 4-seam fastball, splitter, sweeper, slider, and sinker. And we'll be right back. I have to run to the men's room right quick. We'll be right back with Atlanta Braves baseball on YouTube. Does it feel good up in here? Holy cow. Have mercy on me. It feels good in here. Okay. All right. Whew. Have mercy. Check. All right.
Around the league average in terms of ERA.
Here's Ronald Acuna
and you know
Jr.,
That's why you
279
have
average, 2
5
homers,
different
2
spots in the
RBI.
starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind
The
of
lineup's
performance,
changed
it
a
has
little bit
place
today.
on
We
every
have
club.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup.
Jurickson Profar
Trailing by a couple of runs already, and
in
I'm
the
sure
9
they'd like
spot.
to erase
Murphy
that
moved up to the
deficit
8
quickly.
spot.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit
Michael
get into your
Harris,
head, and
318
you're
average,
trying
2
to just
homers, 12
make up the
RBIs.
difference
He
with
has
one
a
swing,
12
and
game
you really don't have the base
hitting
runners on.
streak.
You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning.
And he makes it number 13, ladies and gentlemen. That ball is gone. 431 into the chop
And
house.
they're on the scoreboard.
And
It's
Michael
2-1.
Harris, 2-1
That adds
Atlanta.
another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
That's 13
Yeah,
game hitting
so many
streak
things well at the
for
plate,
Money
and
Mike
clearly
himself,
driving the ball with some authority
Michael
is part of that. He's really
Harris.
dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
13 game hitting streak for Michael Harris, and it's 2-1. And we're coming back against the
Well, he went up there, looking to do
Twins.
damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Look at her, 431 foot into the chop house, and that was a monstrosity.
Ozuna coming up to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in.
3 for 8 is Ozuna in the series coming in here.
That one
First
missed.
pitch outside the
Order coming
sweeper,
through
1
now,
ball, no
and with
strikes.
one
You've got
home
8
run
homers,
already in this
20
inning. They're
RBI.
definitely looking to do some more damage.
2.77 ERA after that for Joe Ryan on the season.
And that
Fly
one
ball.
in the air center field. Buxton moves under it. And there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Matt
Here's
Olson
the
up to
National
the
League
plate.
home run leader, Matt Olson, with an 8-game hit streak.
Olson matched a homer in his last game.
He homered in yesterday's game to give him 11 on the season. He takes a splitter outside,
2
1 ball,
outs.
no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Larnach. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
It's the 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. It's the Braves. 1, the Twins. 2, we'll be right back.
Back here in Atlanta, top of the
Here's Byron
second. Here's the
Buxton.
veteran.
Byron Buxton.
Outfielder Byron Buxton.
Here's old Byron Buxton coming up. He has really struggled in this series. He has not been like he has
Strider
been in this
back
series.
to work. Tap foul to
Fouled him
plate.
off. No balls, 1 strike.
Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. There's a strike.
Strike 1 with a curveball. No balls, 1 strike.
Gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Fouled him off. No balls, 2 strikes. Out. Jeffers.
Swing
Fly
and a
ball,
fly
left
ball,
field.
well struck left field.
Profar. Got it, one down.
Settles under it, makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Trevor Larnach. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Check swing, and he went.
Strike one. No balls, one strike.
And at first, one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
One ball, one strike.
One ball, one strike count here from Strider.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs
And Trevor Larnach
your team a run.
puts them up.
So up next, Edouard Julien.
Come on.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Riley makes
Riley's
the grab,
got it.
and there's
Two
two
down.
down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now a chance for Willie Castro. That one fouled off.
Foul ball.
He's a
No
bad
ball,
ball
one
hitter,
strike.
so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy
Strike
out
two.
by any
No
means.
balls, two strikes, two out. The 0-2 pitch.
Good eye in that spot.
High, 1 and
Good
2.
pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Fouled
And
him
that's one
off.
of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man on second, two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Still 1 and 2.
Line drive. He's got
Right
it.
at the
And
shortstop,
that'll
and he's got it. Inning over.
And the
But
Twins
Larnach
played
strikes.
one on the double. And this is now a 3-1 ball
So
game.
1
Back
run
after
on
this
2
on the
hits,
show.
no errors, and 1 man left. It's 3-1 Twins going to the second.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
He's homered twice in this series.
Fastball is
Outside,
outside.
1 ball, no strikes. Got a 315 average coming in for this game today.
Next one misses.
2-0.
And that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one
2-0
smoked
pitch.
out to left.
And that ball is in the
And a quick
left.
out number 1.
Out 1. No 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. Tell you what, if he gets under it just by
Here
a
is Ryan
fraction of
McCullough,
an
the
inch or a little bit
shortstop.
more, that's way back.
404 average.
Number 15.
Takes
batting with
one down the middle. No balls,
Takes a
no strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Time to look at our
1 ball,
umpiring
1
crew
strike.
in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit.
2 and 1.
He doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field.
Fly
Way
ball,
back
left
there.
field.
Going.
And that ball is gone! Home run!
Third
Ryan
home run of the
McCullough this
season.
game. The
It's
Braves
3-2.
trail by 1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
Home run number 3 for him on the season. It's 3-2. Braves trail by 1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Here's Ozzie Albies up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Larnach racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend,
Murphy's
he'll
up.
give him
He's
a second
got
to
he
catch his
homered in
breath
this
before he's ready
game
to
in the
deal
first
next
game
pitch.
of this series.
Sean Murphy.
He's
in
got
the
a
box
9-game
now.
hitting
No balls
streak.
and a strike. Got the bat going too
Strike
soon.
two.
It's strike
No
two.
balls, 2 strikes. to
Two
Murphy.
down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Sharp grounder. That's
There's
through
an
for a
even
base hit.
10-game hitting streak for Murphy here. Excuse me.
Here's Profar now.
There's Jurix and Profar. Hitless in this series, 0 for 8.
That one finds
Strike
the
one.
zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early.
1-1.
Murphy off of first with 2 away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Foul him off.
And a pitch.
Profar gets into 1.
That's back there.
And that ball is belted. Deep to right.
Gone.
Kiss it goodbye. Braves have the lead. It's 4-3
It's their second
Atlanta.
home run of the inning, and they jump out front. It's 4-3.
Well, his first home run as a Brave. Welcome to Atlanta, Jurix and
You can't
Profar.
argue with those results. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Acuna now.
Acuna's
He's 0
up.
for 1.
He's 0 for 1.
That's hard hit on the line.
He pops this one in the left.
Larnach
That's
makes
inning
the
over.
grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2
2
round
runs.
trippers in this inning. The
So,
long ball was working.
3 runs
It's now a 4-3 ball
on
game.
3 base hits,
It's
no
Major League
errors,
Baseball on
and
the
nobody
show.
left. The Braves have taken the lead back. It's 4-3 Atlanta. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Let's
To
take a
Atlanta
look
Braves
at
baseball on the show.
the series.
This is the same score of the first game of the series here.
Just played out so far. That's in there.
Strike one.
Strike 1.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the
Strike
bullpen.
2 high. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Got him with a curveball.
And there's 1 away.
One
I
down.
think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now Correa up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, caught.
That's
Albie
right
got
there
it,
tells
2
me
down.
he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're
Here's
looking
Royce
to do
Lewis,
anytime
the
you're
batter.
at the plate.
Lewis. Batted
Strike
for the
1.
second time, and that's
No
strike
balls,
1.
1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Warning track. Wall.
And he hits
you
a high
can't
slider.
touch 'em all, baseball man.
And we're tied up again. That's the second homer for given up by Strider
And it
today.
ties it up. It's 4-4.
It's
He
4-4.
absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Next to hit, Matt Wallner. Knee high, that's in for a
Strike
strike.
1.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this
No
one. It's
balls,
coming down
1
pretty
strike.
good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet.
Steve
but
Wright,
the field's
2.
not gonna
No
be able to
balls,
hold
2
off if
strikes.
the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield. Start to huddle up a
Outside,
little
1
bit.
and 2.
And there's a ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hit on the ground to short.
High chop to short. McCullough.
Gets
The
it to
first inning over.
And that is that.
But the Twins do
Just
put one
hit
more
in
on the
inning,
board.
but it was a big one right here.
One
as it
run
ties the ball game.
on
All
one
even
hit,
now at
no errors, and a
4-piece.
man left.
You're
We're
watching
all
Major League
square
Baseball
again.
on the show.
4-4.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening.
Last 10 for the Braves. They've lost 3 out of their last 10 games. Here's Michael Harris. Homered his first time up.
Right down to
Sinker,
shoot.
no
It's
balls,
0-1.
one strike.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Bounce to the right side. Julian handles.
Julian, first one down.
One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
He's 3 for 9 with 2 RBIs in this series, but he's 0 for 1 today is Ozuna.
And that one is lifted in the air.
In the center field.
Sizing
Buxton over.
Snags it for
2
the
down.
2nd out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long
Olsen
break
with the
and
no
gonna
ball,
have to exit this
1
game
strike.
a little early.
Tied at 4.
And he nails this one high and deep in left field. And it is gone in the chop house. Home run number 12. Give him an even dozen on the year. It's 5-4 Atlanta.
That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So here's Riley now. He's 0 for 1.
Here's Austin Riley 0 for 1. He had 2 homers in game 1 of this series.
That one's
High,
upstairs,
1 ball, no strike.
Riley, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his
Joe
last
Ryan.
10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
The deep center field.
Buxton
Buxton's got it in the. But hey, the Braves get one more thanks to Mr. Olsen's big fly.
5-4 ball
1
game.
run on 1
Major
hit.
League Baseball is on the
And
show.
the run courtesy of the Olsen home run number 12. It's 5-4. Atlanta leads.
As we go to the top of the 4th.
Strange things happening here in Atlanta. We'll be back.
Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch misses.
Ball, 1 ball,
Well, he
no
hasn't
strike.
quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Fouled off
Fouled
the right
off the
side.
slider. 1-1. 1-2 now. 1
1-2
ball, 2
now.
strike.
Swing and a ground ball.
Over to short.
Sends
The
it
first
across
one
the
down.
first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the catcher up
Tyler? No, wait. I was looking at the bottom of the screen. Excuse me.
to hit. Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan
flying
Jeffers.
to left his first time. A little bit low.
That's a
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
1 out, base is empty.
In the right field, base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch
Trevor
the
Larnach.
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the
Strike
ball.
1.
He let it get
Had an
deep.
RBI double his
Right
first
to
time
it,
up.
And then extended through the
Strike 1.
swing for the line drive base hit.
Next off.
Ah,
he's aiming for a
2. And no ball, 2 strike. Foul him off.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Jeffers stands at first with 1
Still 0-2 with 1 out here. What do we got here? Okay.
out.
I know what I can do with this. Don't never hit it.
Cut on and
Popped
lifted
it up.
in the air.
Acuna. 2 down.
And it's caught for the out.
Yeah.
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Down the middle for a
Strike
strike.
one. No ball,
And it's
one strike.
0-1. Swings through that one above
Strike
the
two.
zone.
I wouldn't throw
No
another
balls,
breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just had a
Fly
hard time
ball,
catching
center
up.
field. Harris
Center field. Harris has a beat on it.
has it,
makes
and that
the
will
grab.
do it.
And that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding one.
Till
They
Twins
trail it
lead one on
5-4.
base. It's no runs on 1 hit, and no runs on 1 hit, and they leave 1
And
man
welcome
on.
back to the ballpark.
Here's
And the batter will be
MC
the
Ryan
shortstop,
McCullough,
number
the
15.
shortstop. 3 for 8
He
in this
is
series.
quite an athlete.
He's got a
you
home
look
run and
around the
RBI.
other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard ground ball.
Up the middle, base hit.
So
And better
man
watch
on
him
base
now. If
to
he ever
start the
gets on
inning.
base, he's like Acuna. He's one of those that's a
Didn't take
quick
long to get a
shift.
result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
Runner on the go. That's
Taking
it for a
off.
strike.
Save.
That's a stolen base.
Stolen base. Number 6 on the season for him. Here's Ozzy Albies up.
To the right side. Miranda steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
that's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what
Here's
happened.
Sean
So
Murphy,
you better
5 for
believe
7
your
with
teammates
2
are happy
RBI.
with you after that at bat.
Murphy swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Simeon Woods Richardson up and loosening in the pen. Sands getting loose as well. Now fly ball to right center. Walner on the move to the gap. He makes the grab. Runner
Tagging up. McCullough tags up, heading to the plate. He'll score. It's a 6-4 on a sacrifice fly.
Here's the switch hitting
Here's
left fielder
Profar.
Jerickson Profar.
1
He's
for
already
8 in
homered
this series.
game. And that one upstairs.
High, 1 ball, no
He
strike.
didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Left field.
In the left field.
Larnach sizes
Larnach
this one
over.
up.
Got it.
Brings it in. And that is
The
that.
Braves get 1 run.
So they get 1 run on 1 base hit.
On
no
1
errors,
hit, and nobody left.
on. We're headed to the back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Strider back to work. Close one,
Ball
doesn't
1.
get the call. And that's ball 1.
He's 1 for 5 lifetime as Castro against Strider with no strikeout.
And
Fly ball,
that's pushed
foul.
foul off to the left and out of play. Strider deals. On the ground right side. Albies. The throw to
Make
first.
that 1
And
for
the
6
leadoff hitter
lifetime.
retired in the
against
5th.
1 down.
Jose Miranda now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts
What a play by the shortstop, Ryan
with a
McCullough.
well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop
Ball
back up
1.
to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And a strike.
Strike 1. He was
Two
0
down,
for
nobody
4
on. We're at the
lifetime
top of the
coming
5th.
into this game. Carlos Correa was 0 for 5, 0 for 4 lifetime coming in against Strider. After that home run in the first inning, he is 1 for 4 lifetime, 1 for 5 lifetime with 1 strikeout. But that 1 was a home run that he hit.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And that's in for a strike.
Strike one.
Inside,
Ball one.
just missed. And a foul ball.
1-2. Fouled him off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul him off again.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Hold on.
Slides to the stop.
Slides.
It's there,
Run
and
was
that's a great
fired.
play.
Inning
So
over.
no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Braves 6 and the Twins 4.
Braves lead 6-4. We'll be back to the bottom of the 5th coming up.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound.
Simeon Woods Richardson.
Just trying to
What a
keep
name.
this one
Simeon
close
Woods
here,
Richardson.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players
Here's
a chance to
Ronald
fight
Acuna Jr.
back into the game.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Acuna runs. And that one fouled off. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal.
Circle change.
Really
No
quick
balls.
catch
2
and throw.
strikes.
Set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser
Ball
down to
one.
second base. Nice job.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a line
Harris
drive.
with a
ripped
monster
right center
shot
field.
here.
2 down.
Wow.
2
He
down
looked like he was
for
running before the ball was hit. Didn't
Buxton.
have much
Got it,
time
2 down.
as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of
Where's
ground
Ozuna
in a
up?
short amount of time.
Line drive, and that's base
Line
hit
drive,
out
base
left
hit.
center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
And here comes Matt Olson up.
Here's Matt Olson.
Last time up, he hit a towering home run to the chop house.
Right side.
He
And that's
tied for the
just
National
foul.
League lead in home run. He got 24 RBIs. He's second behind one of the Cardinal players
Here's the pitch to Olson.
in RBI
Line
department.
drive,
Up
and
the middle,
that's
base
hit
hit.
out to center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here is Austin Riley. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton settles under this one, and that is that.
No runs on 2 hits for the
2
Braves
left
and
for
2 left.
Atlanta. They're up 6-4. All set for the top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th inning here. It's time for
And now
about time.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna get trying to put Grant Holmes up and throw in here.
Walmer. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
0-2
With 2
count.
strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Put
Here
Grant
comes
in
the
there
skipper
for
out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
And we'll take a short break and be right back as Strider will leave the game. not his best performance thus far. He got hit around a little bit. 4 runs, 4
The
earned.
pitcher on here,
Here's Grant Holmes.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Check swing, and
Strike
he went.
one.
And that is strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Strike
Well,
2
you got
with that
hitter
slider.
Already chasing that nasty slider. If
No
you're
balls,
around,
2
you just want to
strikes.
expand the zone right now. Get us.
Line, and that's a base hit. Walner rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in.
6-5.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees
Strike
for
2.
a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less
No
than 2
balls,
outs,
2
some
strikes.
say, hey, get the ground ball. Double.
Got him with the
Swing and a
strikeout.
miss.
1 down.
Huge
Larnach is
strikeout
down.
there.
1 down.
Digging in, Edouard Julien. Line drive, base hit. Here's
The game is tied, and we're going to have a tie game at 6-6.
It's 6-6.
That's the 6th
2
run
on,
allowed
1
for
out.
Strider
Willie
today.
Castro, the next twin up to hit. And that's through there for a strike.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 2.
And fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. It
Foul
stays
ball.
0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the
Ball
zone.
1-0.
There's a strike.
There's
95
a strike.
with that
1
one.
ball,
I
1
think
strike.
ultimately, you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he...
Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. The second run scores. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. 3-run score. It's 9-6.
A 3-run double, and now we're fixing to get somebody else up and quickly get Jesse up. Go.
1 out. Runner at second. And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. There's a strike.
Strike
Hitter's
1.
got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield
There's strike
is that
2.
the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fouled him off. Come on.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And down on strikes.
Got him with a
And there's
cutter.
2
2 out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in score.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Here comes Jesse
So they
Chavez.
bring on the veteran, Jesse
1-0
Chavez.
this season. No ERA. 176 against lefties, against righties, and 200 against lefties.
Lewis in the box
Strike
with 2
1.
gone. And takes a
No
look at a
ball,
called
1 strike.
Ball, go.
1-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes
Paris
a nice
over, got it
running
in
catch.
over. The bleeding will
And that
stop
is
a
that.
little.
But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 6, 7, 8 do in the bottom of the 6th. Twins 9.
Here's Ryan McCullough. And his first at bat, 2nd inning. And he crushed this one. And I'm talking about way out of here in the left field, excuse me. Two for 2 on the day.
Out to short, Correa.
Correa.
Whips it to first.
Yeah, you're out.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. This one in the air, center field. Buxton. 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. That's to third. Lewis throws to first. And talk about efficient. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. To the right side, Albies. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
No ball.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To third,
the left
and
field
that
base
one
hit.
finds its way through. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's the strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Buxton,
1 ball,
the
1
runner
strike.
at first with 2 gone.
Foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. 1-2 pitch.
And it's fouled
Foul
off. They'll
ball.
do it again.
Fouled him off. 1-2.
Got
him.
And that will
Sink
end
the
the
ball
inning.
in.
1 left for Minnesota. And they won't add to their 9-6 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The next 6 games, 3 games with the Cardinals, and then at Arizona for 3. Here's Profar up. He's 1 for 2.
Into center. Buxton sprinting after it. Puts it away for the
1
out.
down.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3.
Acuna nails one high and deep left center field.
And it
Good night, Irene. That ball is gone. It's 9-7 Atlanta. Number 3 for Acuna.
Season, and they close the gap. It's 9-7. That's
something
their
right
5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's
Now
Michael
the number
Harris
2
up.
hitter, Michael Harris the second.
In the right field base hit.
That'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Okay,
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
let's work this a little bit.
There goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
Go back to first.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
And if Matt Olson can get into his second home, get into one,
and we're going to see a pitching
we
change
could
in
very
this
well
spot.
see a tie
Simeon
game
Woods
for Olson.
Richardson out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout.
It's
and we'll be back with a new
9-7. Braves
pitcher.
trail by 2.
On the mound
Here
now for the
comes
Twins,
Danny Colon.
Colon.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
5 for 10, 2
There's not
homers,
much
2
margin for error,
RBIs in
but
the
at the
series
same
for
time,
Olson.
there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a home run would give him the National League
Here's
RBI
a
lead.
rip to short,
Now over to
but he's
Correa.
there for the
in and
third
over.
out. So the Braves get one back on the solo. 9-7. This is Braves baseball on the show.
On the show south.
Go south. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Chavez.
Sends
First
it to
one
first.
down.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. This is Willie Castro. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss.
Fouled him
Good
off.
job on both sides.
1-1. Right.
1-1
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back up the. Oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Let's see if Jesse's okay
And
after
now they'll
that.
hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Miranda stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in for a strike.
Strike 1.
Good approach right there.
1 ball, 1 strike count to Chavez.
You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one the other way.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Fouls that
Sweeping
off to the
curve
left,
and
and
fouled
we'll
it
do it
off.
again. Castro leads off first with 1 away.
Addison.
Looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been
There's
a little
Carlos
overmatched.
Correa.
He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one finds
Strike
the
one.
zone. Strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Strike
Fought
2.
off foul.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
2 outs. Stays alive.
Let's get Joe up. Joe Jimenez.
Ground ball right
That's
side.
foul.
And it goes just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Albies over to first in time. That takes care of Correa. That ends the frame. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it by 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yohan Duran.
Johan Duran is up. Let me check something right quick. One more
Last
bummer.
pitch 2 days ago.
Here's Austin Riley's 0 for 3.
Riley, the leadoff batter, as he looks
Strike.
at
1 ball, no strikes. He's in his comfort zone right here against righties. He's batting .319. He's batting .200 against lefties. So he's in his
Fouled
comfort
off.
zone
He
with
was
a righty on the mound, and there's another fastball at 100. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
1-1, fouled him off at 101 on that one on the fastball. Boy, he's throwing some heat here. Fastball, splitter, and 12-6 curve for Duran.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
What? What? What?
And he grounds
the
one
middle.
back up the middle. Lays out, but
No.
he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right
Ryan
there.
McCullough
Fielder got a
up.
piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise
Low,
at
1
all.
ball,
He
no
couldn't pick it
strikes.
cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that
2 for
swing
3
definitely
today.
was deserving of a hit.
And how he's not atop the National League at a 420 average is beyond me.
Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw. And that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second. No outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Bunts it in the air.
Infield fly. The batter is out.
Darn.
So here's Murphy now.
There's Sean Murphy up.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and
Strike
out
one.
of this jam.
Movement in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Sands, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. On the ground. He gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction.
Let's see.
Time was
Get
there,
a
and the
pinch hitter
slide
up. Here
was
comes
smooth.
Brian De La
Watching that play
Cruz
come
coming up.
together was really fun.
That one outside.
Outside, 1 ball, no strikes, and he goes 103 on that one. Woo.
So the tying run at second. Swings through that one for strike
1-1. A
It might be time
95
to
mile an
choke
hour
up a little
splitter
bit.
here.
Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and
My
misses.
gummit, 95
Now 1-2.
again.
The
One
hitter
in, no
early
ball,
and
1 ball,
off
2
balance
strikes.
on that
2 out.
swing.
Come on.
If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And he fouls that and off.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
2 on, 2 outs.
In the
Swing
dirt,
and a
struck him
miss.
out.
Struck him out in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Brian De La Cruz.
Here comes
He'll be the
Bummer
new
in.
left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Aaron Bummer. Lewis leading things off.
Strike
It
one.
takes a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is
Third
in
strike.
for a strike.
No ball,
When you're
1
taking
strike.
your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. And they add on. It's 11-7.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
And a foul ball. Bummer deals. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Ryan Jeffers digs in now. First pitch just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one ripped. Raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle. Middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Trevor Larnach. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. That one pushed foul.
2 out, 2 down. 2 strike, 2, excuse me. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Jeffers coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Manager out of the dugout. Here comes the closer here in the 9th.
Mark Wohlers coming in.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one
Strike
finds the zone. That's strike 1. Wohlers, a 6'5" righty.
Strike
he
2.
features a 4-seam fastball,
No balls, 2
a
strikes.
curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup.
Fouled
And
him
a
off.
foul ball, he stays alive.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
2 out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Strike 1.
Castro stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Strike 2 with that
0-2.
fastball. No
More
balls,
guys
2
are looking
strikes.
to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Over the
Olsen handles
first.
the
Olsen
chance.
got
He
it,
takes
and the inning is
himself
over.
to the bag, and that'll do it.
Braves has
So
got
they get
1
3
shot to
runs,
get
4
5
hits,
runs.
no errors, and 1 left on base.
4 runs.
To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Twins.
Top of the order's up. Twins
Back
11.
now as they
Braves
hand the
7.
ball to a
Topa
fresh arm to
coming
start
in.
the bottom of the 9th. Justin Topa.
12 seconds.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Acuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Correa over to first. And they get the
1
leadoff
down.
man
2
in the
more.
9th. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter
Julian,
for
the
him.
first
He
2 down.
looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Here's Ozuna.
Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Ozuna in the box
Ball
here.
1.
Lets that one
1
go
ball,
for a
no
ball.
strike.
Fouled off left side.
Foul ball, high and deep, but foul.
Swings and misses. And the count
1
1
and
2.
2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Line drive, base hit.
In left field, base hit for Ozuna.
So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here is Matt Olson. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Foul. Whew.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Fly ball. In the center. Buxton's got it, and the
that'll wrap
Twins
up.
will take
The
game
Twins
3.
slug their way to a win in this one.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
12-7 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Grant Holmes gets the loss. Simeon Woods Richardson gets the win. The Braves lose 12-7. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for yours truly here on YouTube. Don't forget, as I said before, to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. And we'll see y'all for the series coming up with St. Louis on Wednesday. Chris Sale, Steven Matz in Game 1. Game 2 is Spencer Schwellenbach and Miles Michaelis. And Game 3 is Ronaldo Lopez and Andre Palante. We'll see y'all Wednesday. Bye-bye, everybody.